There is no one greater than Jesus Christ of Nazareth ever to exist on the face of this planet. I belong to that Jesus. I fear no one, and I fear nothing. Understand?
Alright, so first things first. I want to apologize for the lighting in yesterday's video. It was like a night sky with the fucking northern lights. It was so beautiful. It would have been so great to have that lighting for talking about, I don't know, church being set on fire this morning, but we're not going to do that. It's Sunday and we're trying to still have fucking fun this week. Even though nobody wants to let us have our fucking fun on this fucking channel. But anyways, so I'm sorry for kind of the shit lighting. As I was looking through it, I was like, oh god, this is awful. But nevertheless, it didn't really make all that much difference. It made it kind of difficult to see some things, but I gotta tell you, the things that it made it difficult to see, not really all that amazing or worth looking at. So, anyways, we've got the last two things that I ordered. We've got Pieces of the Past 1700s edition. See, it's much better lighting today. I actually have a white light. We're looking at the Google homepage. But yeah, Pieces of the Past 1700s edition. And then we got this. I don't think I've ruined it yet. I don't think I said what it was yet. But this is the big one. This is the one. Oh. How cool all the other ones were, but they're nothing compared to that. We'll get to that in a minute. We got 4 card packs. We got to open packs first, before we even think about the big one. 1700s. Now, what all happened in the 1700s? Well, let's see. That's George Washington's time and all that sort of thing. Could be very interesting stuff, right? First pack. What do we got? Oh, we got John Adams. Yeah, see, this is all kind of... This is John Adams. Got him. Just the cards. Who cares about the cards, really? Jane Austen. Aw. Sure. Ghostly looking lady. Jane Austen. And then we got James Madison. Yeah. Another president. Just the picture, though. Ooh. It looks like we've got some newspaper clippings. Oh. Of John Kay, James Watt, and Benjamin Franklin. Another Ben. How many Benjamins can we get? I don't know. Kind of cool, though. Very cool. They're all in different languages except for the Ben Franklin. But there you go. That's a triple pack. We got us a triple right off the rip with a Ben Franklin. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. Second pack. It ain't no Frida, but Ben Franklin can be a good luck charm, sure. Abigail Adams. Oh, dear Lord. It's a very lovely woman. Henry Knox. I think he must have been a British guy, I think. I don't know. Henry Knox. I have no idea who it is. And a pop art. So this is how you can see that the pop art isn't really all that amazing. Marquis de Lafayette. See, like, all of them look like that. A pink one, a green one, like a blue one, and an orange one. Like, it's... So even though it was shitty lighting last time, you're not missing out on much. Ooh, this one is like all stars. It's got stars all over it. Wow, and these both look like handwritten. I still need to look up how widely used lined notebook paper was back in the 1700s, but nevertheless. Oh, this is kind of cool. This has got a number. Edward Jenner and John Dalton. 2 people, I don't know who they are, but look at that. Look at the stars. See, look at... These are what the other ones look like, right? This is just all shiny. But this has got stars. It's got stars all over cover. Look how pretty and sparkly that is. And look at that. So, was that Edward Jenner? Handwritten stuff. And John Dalton. That is... And like I said, it is numbered. And I can't believe the number looking at it. You see that right there in the corner? What does that number say? 1 of 1. So does that honestly mean that there is only one double card of Edward Jenner and John Dalton with the sparkly stars on it? And it's all mine? That's pretty cool. A 1 of 1. Unique. Never before seen or experienced except by you, my lovely, wonderful audience. Ooh. We got another, like, special neat card. This one, however, is not numbered. But it is a different type of card. It's another one of those ovalosities. This is King Frederick the Great. There he is, King Frederick the Great. Like I said, not numbered like the other oval one that we got from the Pirates pack, but still, it's kind of neat. Got a oval thing. All right. We got a pop art of Calico Jack. All right, nice Calico Jack and all different colors of Calico Jack. Again, Thomas Jefferson. Oh, look at that. There he is. Good old Tommy J. That's what they used to call him back in the day, Tommy J. That's pretty cool. I don't know who this is either. It's definitely like a newspaper thing. Mary Wollstonecraft. Mary Wollstonecraft with some newspaper, it looks like. Lovely lady. Very pretty lady. Sure. One more pack to go. They're all drawn very severe. That's the whole thing. They're all very severe. You hardly ever get many women in paintings from that time period that are like... They're always like... very disturbing time. Thomas Jefferson. We've already seen Thomas Jefferson. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Don't know who that is. He looks like he must be some sort of painter. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. You think I'm being serious? I know who the fuck Mozart is. Anyways. Papa... Ooh. What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. I just am curious. Where's... I'm very curious about these cards now. Because what is this? That's right. Everybody knows this guy. That's Marquis de Lafayette. See, it says Marquis de Lafayette, right? What does this one say? That's Marquis de Lafayette again. What does it say on the back? Marquis de Lafayette. But what is that weird thing down at the bottom? Why is this one numbered and this one that is the exact same thing not numbered? Not like they're fucking different in any way. Same card. Still the same colors. Why is this one numbered? Is this a misprint? Could I have a super rare misprint card? Who knows? Very interesting. This one looks pretty fucking cool too. Edward Jenner and John Dalton. Also look to be... Is it Edward Jenner? Handwritten, it looks like. And John Dalton also looks handwritten. Very cool. So yeah. Edward Jenner and John Dalton. We got Mary Wollstonecraft. We got John Kay, James Watt, and Ben Franklin. And the super rare 1 of 1 uncommonly rare, just one of a kind, sparkly Edward Jenner and John Dalton. Wait a minute. Edward Jenner and John Dalton. No number. Edward Jenner and John Dalton with the stars. 101. What? Alright. Whatever. I don't understand exactly how they number these things. Whatever. It's still cool. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. But we're on the last thing. Everybody ready? Once I show you this, you'll be like, I understand now why this had to happen. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce Lee. It has 2 relics per box, not 1 relic per pack. There's 2 relics out of the 15 packs that are in this box. I can't wait to see what we get out of this shit. Look at this. Look at this. It's fucking silly. Look at all these. Somewhere in one of these, there is a Bruce Lee relic. I can't wait to see what it is. I'm gonna freak out and lose my shit. First pack. I don't think there's a relic in here. Doesn't feel like there's a relic in here. Nah. Can't be. These are all just gonna be cards. Ooh. Bruce Lee. We do not live for, we simply live. Yeah. Live for him in those sunglasses. Ooh, Bruce Lee. Be proficient in your field as well as in harmony among fellow men. Yeah, there he is. In just shorts. Kicking the shit out of life. To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person. Whoa. Yeah, look how happy he looks there. Good old Bruce. Whoa. If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I am boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know I'm lying. Alright. Now you guys get to pick. Which is the next one you want to pick? This one? That's what I thought. Nah. This is just cards. No relic in here. I can tell you that right now. Nope. I've gotten so good at telling this. Bah! When one is not expressing himself, he is not free. Oh. Yeah. They're really tough to see what, even with like good light and not with camera and everything, they're really difficult to see what the fuck it is. Looks like he's sweeping some motherfucker. Putting them on their ass, that's what he's doing. It is easy to teach one to be skillful, but it is difficult to teach him his own attitude. Ain't that the fucking truth? Wah! Action is a high road to self-confidence and esteem. Ooh. Neat. I got a legendary signatures. Bruce Lee. This is his signature, his legendary signature. If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know I'm lying. Wow, yeah. So that's kind of cool. None of the rest of them were like that, were they? No, these are all just Bruce Lee cards. Well, there's a legendary signature. I hope they're not expecting me to accept that is a relic. It is not. What's the next one you guys are gonna pick? This one here? Okay. Alright, alright. No, I don't smell any old leather in there. No relic. Alright. Action is a high road to self-confidence and esteem. Do we already have this card? This doesn't look like one of the ones I've already seen. But it's got the same quote on the back of it. Whoopah! Punch you in the face! Not being tense, but ready. Not thinking yet, not dreaming. Not being set, but reflexive. Or flexible. Ready for whatever may come. Wisdom. The wisdom of Bruce Lee. Bam! Look how happy he is. Oh, look how happy Bruce is there. Go towards self-actualization rather than self-image actualization. Search within yourself for honest self-expression. Good words, good words. And this is just kind of a neat-looking one. Wow, Bruce Lee! Go towards self-actualization. We've already read that stuff. All right, what's the next one? I'm going to mix them up. Now when you pick it, you got to pick them. A brand new order. All right, which one you want? That one? Everybody said that one. Everybody was immediately like, fourth from the left. I don't know. Doesn't feel like there's a relic in this one. There is an odd-shaped one. Boom. Shit. The odd-shaped one is difficult to hold on to with the rest of the pack, so we will look at it first because it is demanding our attention. It's an odd Bruce Lee kicking shape. It's a weird shaped card. A shock acts as a reminder to oneself that we must not get stale in routine. Look at a rainstorm after its departure, everything grows. Oh. Wow. Bruce Lee! Wow! Alright. Doing a little chug, doing a little Donald Trump dance, right? Success comes to those who become success conscious. If you don't aim at that object, how the heck on earth do you think you can get it? There he is, looking a little smug because he's so sexy. Empty your cup so that it may be filled. It's not entirely the quote I want to see on the back of him looking that sexy. That sounds sexy. Way too sexy. Wah! Still looking sexy, but with a pose. When one is not expressing himself, he is not free. We already read that. Apparently, Bruce Lee only has so many quotes. Backs of cards. All right, pick another one. That one. Okie dokie. It feels heavier. I don't know why. It does feel heavier. So we might have a relic in here. We might also have something weird, but I don't know. We'll get there. Alright, this is another sweep the leg. We've already seen that one. We got him doing like a pose in the woods. The art of Jeet Kune Do is simply to simplify. Yeah. Oh, shit. What'd I say? I told you it felt heavy. Alright, look, there's that. What has he got there? Oh, he's like elbowing him. To understand combat, one must approach it in a very simple and direct manner. Yeah, beat the motherfucker up. That's all you gotta do. Now, this is kind of neat. I don't know what it is, but it is like a triple relic. I don't know what it is. It doesn't really say it on the back. The images below are the authentic, original, and genuine items that are guaranteed by Super Products Inc. To the full collection of relics used to produce this card, please visit some website. But it's like cloth of some sort. Maybe it's from something he wore. I don't know. I hope it's not some shit from the era. But yeah, that's our first relic. We got some sort of panels of cloth. Ah, that was a good one for you guys to pick. All right. Which one's next? The first one. All right. We'll do the first one. No, far lighter than the other one. I don't buy it. No relic in this. All right. Ooh, half titty out. Bruce Lee. Darn it. Yeah. We got. Man. I don't know what is the meaning of death, but I am not afraid to die. I did what I wanted to do, and what I've done with sincerity and with the best of my ability. You can't expect much more from life. Damn, he was a wise man. Gone too soon from our lives. Look at him. So slick. Wisdom does not consist of trying to wrest the good from the evil, but in learning to ride them as a cork adapts itself to the crests and troughs of the waves. I don't know who, but he beating somebody's ass. Wisdom does not... Blah, 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 blah. We just read that one. There he is, another little cool outfit. To express yourself in freedom, you must die to everything of yesterday. Alright. What's next? This one? Alright. After this one, we'll mix them up again so you can't just be picking the same one. Those of you who've been paying attention to the same one go, no, I want that one. And I gotta mix it up again. Gotta get you to lose track because you pick a new one. There he is. Yes, the man I know and love. Not being tense but ready. We've already read that. There he is. After this, he beat the fuck out of all those guys. Don't think, feel. That's what it says. Oh. Anybody know what that's from? Huh? The yellow suit with the nunchucks? What I honestly value more than anything else is quality, doing one's best in the manner of the responsibility and craftsmanship of a number one. This is the kind of thing you have to believe if you're going to be the best, man. I'm just telling you. Alright, look, it's so badass. The meaning of life is that it is to be lived. Hell yeah, Bruce Lee was such an insightful man. Alright. Oh wait, I said I was going to mix them up. Alright. Which one you want? That one? Oh, 2 came out. Alright, well, we'll just put that one back in the pack. You can't pick 2 at once. I can't open 2 at once. Whoa. Look at that. Look at all that sexy selling right now. Be proficient in your field as well as in harmony among fellow men. Yeah. That foot. Pow! When I have listened to my mistakes, I have grown. Oh. Yeah. For his professional wrestling career. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory. I think that also is inappropriate to have with this card just because you see his dick so well. Ooh. This is a laser graph. And it's got a little signature. There's Bruce there, and it's a little signature, and it says it's a Bruce Lee laser graph. I don't know what that is supposed to mean, but it's Bruce Lee laser graph. Very cool. A limited mind cannot think freely. Alright, we're getting almost to the end here. Which one you want? That one? Alright, that one it is. That one it is. You know I always give you guys exactly what you pick. I wonder how many of you are still playing that game at this point. Alright. There he is, yet again, shirtless. Art calls for complete mastery of techniques developed by reflection within the soul. We've seen this one before. Yeah, I've read it too. He looks like all of the women from the 1700s right there. Just forlorn. Under the sky, under the heavens, there is but one family. Aww. And, ooh, this one's numbered, but I don't know why. Because it's got a green border. But I think we already saw that picture. But see, 136 of 150. When one is not expressing himself, he is not free. So that's cool. Not a relic, but still something neat in some way. Just because of the wonder of it. Which one? That one? Alright, alright. I heard you say it's second from the right. Which would for you would be second to the left, so. Sorry, you gotta think of that shit. I don't think of that shit. You gotta think of that shit. I think we've seen that one. Yeah, we've already read that one, I know. Oh, there's with the ball staff. Whoa! About to fuck you both up. To change with change is the changeless state. Be water, my friend. You got him with some sticks. Beating the shit out of people with some sticks. A shock acts like a reminder to oneself that we must not get stale in routine. We already read that shit. Alright. Ooh, I got another laser graph. But my God. What how the fuck? He was so suave. Look at him. Yeah, laser graph. So sexy. Oh my God. Be water, my friend. Best card out of the pack so far. I just gotta say it. Best card out of the pack so far. We're down to 5. Which one? This one? Alright, alright. I don't think there's a relic in here. I just don't think it. Doesn't sound like it. You can hear the subtle difference, right? This doesn't. Yeah. Got him with the claw gloves on. Knowledge will give you power, but character, respect. Oh, I like that. I love Bruce Lee so much. Kicking a motherfucker again. Whoa! Got that again. Ooh. Oh, this is not neat. Or kind of neat. There's another numbered one. But this one is 100 of 100. About to beat all those motherfuckers up. And 100 of 100. The last one. Kind of neat. All types of knowledge ultimately mean self-knowledge. I like that. Alright, alright. Let's mix them up again. So we won't know. That one? Alright, alright. That one it is. That one it is. I'm gonna smell this one. See if it's some old underwear cut up and put on a card. No, it doesn't smell like old underwear, I tell you that. Yeah, we already seen that one. Looking very nice. And I think we've already seen that one. We've already read the back of it. I say that. Oh, I know we've seen that. And that one side of the shirt gone. And whoa, look at him. Yeah. Alright, I think this is all doubles. Which one? Middle one? This one? Okay. Okay. I wanted to do the middle one. Feels like a relic's in there to me, but whatever. You wanted to do the other one. I said middle one. No, the other one. Oh, look at him so happy. Walk on. Bam. Simple. Direct. Looking good. Just as nationalities have nothing to do with one's humanity, so they have nothing to do with martial arts. Fair enough. Words to live by, I think. Bruce standing on top of a lion he must have killed. Probably killed it and skinned it with his own bare hands. To understand combat, one must approach it in a very simple and direct manner. I think we already saw that. Be water, my friend. Which one? Alright. I'm telling you, the last one's gonna have the relic in it. I can smell it. I can smell it. It's dirty underwear. I can smell it through the package. That's the one we got 100 of 100 for. See the very subtle difference, right? Very subtle difference. The back is entirely the same. See the very subtle difference, though. The one is blue and has a number on it. That's what makes it special. Wow! You will never get any more out of life than you expect. I like that. And got him in the shades again. We do not live for, we simply live. Getting ready to go out there, do some stuff. You must accept the fact that that there is no help but self-help. Something I've been trying to tell you guys for a long time. It's up to you. Nobody's going to be better to protect you than you. Which one you want to open? There's only one left. And we're still looking for a relic. We found all sorts of fun, interesting cards. All sorts of cards with weird numbers for no reason that I can really tell. But nevertheless, we are still owed a relic. Did we get it? Look at how happy he looks. We've already seen that one, I think. Ooh, cool. Success means doing something sincerely and wholeheartedly. I think that was a part of another one that we read. And we go, wah! Wah! Already read it. And here it is. Again, I don't know what it is, but it looks like it has interesting things to it. Another piece of black fabric, but that looks like stitching there. Do you see the stitching? That could actually be something. Nevertheless, there you go. Our other relics. We got that. And we got that. These are our Bruce Lee relics. At least one of them has some stitching. I don't know. Honestly, the best one of them was this one. Yes, this one is the best one of all of them. It's the laser graph that says "Be water, my friend" on it. That is the coolest out of all of it. I don't care what you say. Well, we got a couple of numbered cards. We got a couple of signatures. I like that one. That one's pretty cool with his signature on the bottom of it. The weird shaped one. And then, yeah, the ones that I don't understand why they're numbered. But yeah, it's got some, maybe some. This might be fabric that has touched Bruce Lee at some point. I don't know. But it's pretty cool. And there you go. That's all I got. Bruce Lee stuff. And then the other stuff, whoever we got out of that. The one of one that's exactly like another one that I got in the same box. Except it's not sparkly with stars. But nevertheless, ultra rare, totally uncommon card. One of one. Unique. Exists nowhere else. Except in the next pack down. It's fun though.
This is what it is, okay? I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.